Hey guys, it's Rick. I'm back again for my May game haul. Got a good variety of stuff here, which I'm going to get into right away. I'll start off with my Nintendo 64 pickup, which I don't normally pick up a lot of 64 games, but this one I wanted. This is Shadowgate Trial of the Four Towers. Now, I'm a big fan of the original Shadowgate. This one's fun. A little bit different from the original, but it's still set in that same world, same feel. I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's got label damage. I'm fine with it because normally in a case like this, if it's damaged that bad, I get them cheaper and I just go get a new label and reprint them. Alright, next up, the only Nintendo game I got this month, and I'll go into why. This is my 301st Nintendo game. It's not a very common game. It's Sesame Street's Countdown. You know, I didn't expect anything to be good about this game, but I popped it in. Like, I pop in every game I get to at least try once, and this one ended up being incredibly fun. You play as the Count. You're going around trying to find numbers in a stage, and they actually had the voice actor doing his voice, his little laughs and everything. And to me, it just felt fun. And I was a Sesame Street fan as a kid. I actually played it to the point where I beat it that night. And so I had a lot of fun with this. Really surprised how good that was. Now, like I said, my original goal this year was to hit 300 NES games. I hit my goal. So I'm going to slow down on Nintendo for just a little bit and try to focus on some other systems. And I saw another YouTuber that was doing something called, his name is Square Pegs, and he was doing a Summer of Sega. And I just like the sound of that, Summer of Sega. I've got 3 Sega Genesis systems currently. I've got Dreamcast, I've got the Genesis, and I have the Game Gear. And I figured I'm going to beef up those collections. So the majority of everything you're going to see is going to be Sega related for the next few months. Then after Labor Day, I'll switch up to something else. So first and foremost, let's go into the new cases that I got for my Genesis games. I got Urban Strike. These are replacement cases made by a website named Gaming Relics. They do amazing work. I actually had a special request these because he didn't have any of these on the site. Second up, Road Rash 2. But the interesting thing, these are not the EA ones. These are a re-release from Sega. So they're the normal style cases. And I'm fine with that. And last but not least, Rock and Roll Racing, which I just got last month, and now I have the case to protect it. Fun game. The rest of what I'm going to show is the Dreamcast pickups. I've been hitting Dreamcast very hard, looking for cheap games to start. It's kind of my go-to, is I usually get any cheap game I can find, and if I run across something I feel that's a good value, I'll pick it up. So let's start with a lot of sports games. We got NBA 2K1, Sega All-Stars Edition. Got NFL 2K1, which Sega didn't have the EA sports license for the Dreamcast, so they decided to make their own games. And their games have a lot of replay value. The Sega, the 2K series is well loved. Here's another NFL. This is NFL 2K2. Got an action game called Slave Zero. This one I got for 96 cents on Amazon. I had a little bit of store credit, so I knocked it down, but it's sealed. This is Coastal Works, where you build your own theme park. You know, you don't see a lot of games in this era that are sealed, so I'm keeping it sealed. I've already looked at the videos. It looks okay, but I think it's more important to have this one sealed. Alright. And this is one of the funnest games I've played this month, not counting the countdown there, is Sega Bass Fishing. I've never had so much fun with a fishing game, and for some reason I've become a big fan of fishing games. I've got the Black Bass on Nintendo. I've got this now. I'm just having fun playing them. I want to get more. NFL 2K1. And with this, I have the entire NFL series for the 2K. This is an alien invasion one called Incoming. It's got a little bit of water damage. The book's a little crispy. No pages are damaged, but it's real crumbly and stuff like that. I didn't notice it when I bought it at first, but I might replace that booklet in the future if I can find a copy. This is Championship Surfer. This was really fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd like a surfing game, but again, this is about opening up to some new stuff, trying some new games, some genres I hadn't tried. We got Sega NHL 2K. With the Olympics coming, I thought this would be a good one to have. This is Sydney 2000. So it's now a 24-year-old Olympic game. So this would be neat to see. This one just seemed fun to me. I really liked Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and this is a spoof of that. This is called Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire. Kind of plays similar, except the idea you can beat up millionaires. All right, next up we got ESPN Track and Field. So technically 2 Olympic Games. A buddy of mine had recommended this and the videos. It looked really good. 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue. This won't work anymore, but for 96 cents, another cheap game that I didn't want. Well, not really a game. It's more of an oddity or something to have. This is the Sega Dreamcast web browser, because you could go on the internet with it. And there's another web browser, but this one's got a little bit of a purpose. This is the web browser 2.0, but if you look close down here, the Sega Swirl game is made into it. It's kind of a Tetris or columns type game. I mean, it's a puzzle game in that aspect, but it's completely different. I watched a video about the history of it. It was really cool. So this is something that everybody needs in their collection. We got Jerry McGrath's Supercross 2000. Spec Ops 2 Omega Squad. And last but certainly not least, my favorite pickup of the month. I never look at loose games, but I figured, what the heck, why not? So I'm looking through the loose games and I find Spider-Man on the Dreamcast. It's a $90 game. So I think about it, and then I ended up going back to the store, picking it up, because I found the case online. So I ordered the case and I completed the set. The only thing about this copy of Spider-Man is it was a store rental, and it's got a Blockbuster rental sticker here. I don't want to take it off because it could damage the disc, but you know, kind of a neat little thing to have. But regardless, I've got the game. And that is everything I got this month. Now, next month I'm going to do something different, something I've never done before. There's a website called Video Games Monthly, and there's tons of unboxing videos online about this company, and I'm going to partake into that for the summer of Sega. So my plan is I've signed up for Genesis, Dreamcast, and Game Gear to get a variety of games that I don't currently own. You send them a list of what you have, and they send you stuff you don't have. And I've signed up for the 10-game box. My plan is to do this through June, July, and August, and then switch it up. But it just seems fun. It's like hunting for games, except they're coming straight to your door on different price points. I did the highest price point because I wanted to get a lot of games, which is it was like $79 for 10. Works out to a little bit about $9 a game. But hopefully I get some cool stuff. Regardless, I'm going to get stuff I don't have. So for me, it's a win. But we'll have some unboxings as soon as those videos come in. And instead of doing one at the end of the month, that's going to be my only game purchase for June. Unless I find something cheap on the side, but I want to get some stuff that I don't have, never had, maybe not even thought about getting, like that fishing game. I never would have thought in a million years that would have been fun, but now I want to try others. But that's it, guys. Just look out for more videos. I should have a movie video if everything pans out up at the end of the month. Take care. Go play some games.